right, here's the deal. The 10-foot one's hanging horizontally, going this way. There's a 5-footer hanging vertically right here. I like putting MossBacks under floats and under boat docks like this because of the shade and the dark. They like it. It pulls more into them than an open slip.
There he is right there. I mean, first thing. Now, let me get her. Let me get positioned here.
Nice fish too.
There we go. First dock fish. Nice one too. There we go. Boy, I tell you what, you boys get a dock or whatnot where you can put them on there. Now, ain't nothing wrong with that right there. You know, we often wonder anytime that we're fishing any type of structure, exactly what's down there. Is there actually any fish down there? Well, one of the best ways to do it, and you can see what I've got right here, I've got a little AquaView unit right here. It's one of the older models that we've had for a pretty good while. And we love being able to drop our little fish unit down there, and that way we can actually see what we're fishing for. And sometimes it surprises you at just how many fish are attracted to this artificial structure. And these MossBacks really do attract the fish, and I'm going to show you by just dropping this down here. See, this is what we're seeing right here. That's what you want to see when you drop it down in there is crappie.
Since we've had these MossBacks out, they're just the design of the way the fish can move in and out. They can move in it and in tight. They can move out and around it and swim freely, and it holds the bait fish. We get tons of algae on the arms. It builds up, as we've seen under a lot of our underwater footage.
See, here's the rack underneath right now. You can see, look how that algae is already forming on this rack right here. And that's what you want right there. You want that forming on there where that draws those little small bait fish and whatnot in there, and other little microorganisms and everything. That's what you want. You want that stuff to adhere to it. Now, I mean, now you can't just go out on your lake or surrounding lake that you like to fish or whatever and find somebody's dock out there and just start dropping MossBacks, because you might get in trouble for that. So, I mean, you need to either have your own or ask permission or whatnot. And most of these dock owners, I guarantee you they won't care, because now they've got a place to where they can come out and even catch crappie. There you go.
I took over where you were.
Gave up my spot, didn't I?
Yeah.
Another good crappie though.
Yeah, he's a keeper, no doubt.
Very nice crappie.
We just want to show you what all comes in the box with the MossBacks when you get it. We got some that we're boxing up here. You get the stainless steel cable. That's for either hanging from your boat dock or a pier. That's also for attaching to the anchor if you're going to mount it and lay it in on its side and attach it to a concrete block. You also get a little bag. We got some nylon washers, and that goes in there to attach to the cable, or excuse me, nylon bolt with the wing nut. And then there's some clips in there. Our limbs being made out of recycled plastic. Sometimes the thickness varies, and we just want to ensure that yours fit good. So if you get one that's a little loose, we got some little metal clips you just pop on each side, and it'll stay there for forever. So it all comes in a small box like this, and then you take that out in your boat very discreetly. Nobody knows what you're taking out, and you're getting ready to put out some attractors in the water.
It's really cool how you can see the underwater footage of these fish and how many actually get on these racks. And if you notice in this footage here, they're not all actually in the MossBack as much as they're just around it. And what they want, they love that freedom that they can be around it, but then they've also feel like they've got that safe haven where they can just jump right in there. And it's amazing when you look down there and just see how many crappie get around these racks.
There was one.
There you go.
Doesn't feel quite as big as the other. And he's not, he's a baby. About a 9-inch fish. Maybe 10, he's close.
I want you to try a MossBack fish rack because I want you to catch more fish and have more time to be out there on the water catching fish instead of dragging brush out into the lake and spending all your time doing that. That's the whole design of this product, is to make you have a lot more time to fish and have a better place to catch fish.
This is as close to us, what I would be considered close to ice fishing, because we're fishing in like they'd have up north, you know, a fish house or whatever. We're fishing in a little confined spot, just a little area right here. But we just don't, you know, we just don't have the ice.
There's one.
There you go. And nice crappie too.
It's pretty chunky.
I mean, nice crappie. There ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
No, that's a big one.
Look at there. If that don't get you excited about going fishing, nothing does. Knowing that you've got fish on the MossBacks right there.